I mean, I'm not saying it in a cocky way, but like, yikes.
Gone are the days when this rap queen would shed a tear. Instead, perhaps this time she's ready to shed blood.
Making calls and calling shots.
Guess who's dressing for revenge? The intense feud between the two big personalities in the world of rappers had reached the boiling point. And what you just watched is one of the flaring fires ready to burn someone down.
You know what? Should I be mean right now or should I be nice? Mean? Nice. It's Barbie.
Nicki Minaj is back, and she's bringing the heat. The fearless New York MC has always been known for stirring up drama, especially when it comes to those who dare to challenge her. But her recent Instagram live session took things to a whole new level, and you won't believe what went down. Aside from this, Nicki just kept throwing shade using her Instagram by posting a story saying, "Barbs, tomorrow I'm gonna tell you all who to swat since swatting a home with a baby isn't a felony. Let's go." Nicki is now roaring on social media, spreading some hidden agendas about plotting revenge against Cardi B. If you've been following the drama between these two rap queens, you know they are always brewing multiple issues, and Nicki was about to make sure everyone knew who the real boss was. Given that the drama between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj mainly focuses on themselves, but for some who might not know, this time is kind of different. It involves the love of their lives, so the two rival rappers are now gripping fists to defend their husbands. That was Offset. Cardi B had also been arrested before, and the plot twist about this is that karma does really play a role when this kind of scenario also reverts back to Nicki, because recently, her husband Kenny Petty posted videos threatening Offset. You see, it's not just Cardi and Nicki who are clashing here, but also their husbands. Well, as they say, what goes around comes around. So what comes next? After Petty is arrested for posting threats, well, the wife clearly hasn't learned the lesson, and what's worse is that she's copying her husband's motives by plotting revenge against Cardi. Is this what you call relationship goals? Kidding aside, let's now dive deeper into the saga that's been captivating fans and gossip enthusiasts alike. But before we get into the tea, let's set the stage. Imagine Nicki Minaj, microphone in hand, stepping into the spotlight on Instagram Live. But this wasn't just any casual chat with her fans. This was Nicki on a mission, and she had two clear objectives in mind. First, she wanted to send a clear message, and that message was aimed squarely at none other than Cardi B. But that's not all. Nicki had a second target in her sights, and that was DJ Vlad. Now, if you're not familiar with DJ Vlad, he's a hip-hop journalist known for stirring the pot and getting under the skin of some of the biggest names in the game. And he had just poked the hornet's nest with Nicki Minaj. So there she was, live on Instagram, showcasing her entourage. But this wasn't just about flaunting her squad. It was a power move, pure and simple. She repeated it like a mantra.
It's a difference between making calls and calling shots.
I believe you're going to call the shots.
There's a difference between making calls and calling the shots. Do you want to know what it means? We can decipher the message, and it will come out portraying Nicki was in control, and she wanted the world to know it. As the camera panned around the room, it revealed her alleged army of goons. It was a visual statement that screamed, "Don't mess with Nicki!" The message was loud and clear. She had a legion of loyal supporters ready to defend her narrative at any cost. But beneath the surface, the gossip mill was churning. It wasn't just about Nicki flexing her muscles, it was about the subtext, the unspoken message she was sending to Cardi B. This wasn't just a flex, it was a not-so-subtle reminder that Nicki still held the keys to the kingdom. Now let's talk about the ongoing feud between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. This isn't your run-of-the-mill celebrity tiff, it's a battle royale that's been brewing for years. And this Instagram live session was Nicki's way of saying, "I'm still here, and I'm still on top." But the drama didn't stop there. Just before Nicki's Instagram live extravaganza, DJ Vlad, never one to shy away from controversy, decided to stir the pot on Twitter. He took aim at the 40-year-old rap icon, taking issue with her latest song snippet. In that snippet, Nicki hinted at having a crew ready to do her bidding, even if it meant getting their hands dirty. Vlad's tweet was a direct jab at Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, who had found himself in legal hot water over threats. It set the stage for an epic showdown, and Nicki wasn't about to let him have the last word. Aside from this, DJ Vlad's tweet is transparent enough when he posted, "So Nicki Minaj's sex offender husband was sentenced to 120 days of house arrest for threatening Offset. That means he will have to sit at home with their son and not work while Nicki makes all the money. Sounds like what he's always been doing." Now let's talk about Kenneth Petty, because he's been no stranger to legal troubles. Back in 1995, he faced an attempted sexual assault conviction. But his most recent run-in with the law involved failing to register as an offender in California, where he currently resides. That's a big no-no, and it's a situation that's been adding fuel to the fire. We all know how Nicki Minaj's public image has been stained and bashed multiple times since Kenneth entered her life. Netizens are sharing their 2 cents about how Nicki is ruining her career by being with a sex offender, and how he'd stoop down so low, always sticking up for Petty even though he has a lot of troubles to begin with. But here's where things get even more interesting. Enter Jennifer Howe, the alleged victim of the 1994 case. She filed a lawsuit against Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty, accusing them of harassment and intimidation. It's a legal battle that's been making headlines, and it's not going away anytime soon. Jennifer's lawsuit alleges intentional infliction of emotional distress and battery, referencing the incident from 1994. Her story has brought the trauma she endured back into the spotlight, and it's a story that's been haunting her for years. She detailed how she had never felt safe since, and how the actions of Minaj and Petty had left her traumatized and in isolation. Jennifer's legal battle took a perplexing turn when she claimed that she had been approached by individuals linked to Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty, individuals who were allegedly harassing and pressuring her to recant her statement. It's the kind of twist you'd expect in a Hollywood thriller, but this is real life, and the stakes are high. But here's where it gets even more complicated. Jennifer's estranged brother reached out to her, revealing that a man named Jamie had allegedly offered her $500,000 to speak with a lawyer representing Petty. It's the kind of offer you can't refuse, but Jennifer did. She refused to back down, and she refused to be silenced. So what does all of this mean for Nicki Minaj? Well, her involvement in these controversies has put her under a microscope. Some speculate that her behavior may be influenced by substance use or emotional instability. Is the pressure of the ongoing drama taking a toll on her? Or is there more to the story? Fans, as always, have their own theories. Some believe that Nicki's actions are all part of a calculated strategy. She knows how to keep people talking and stay in the spotlight. Others, however, are genuinely concerned about her well-being. With Kenneth Petty's legal troubles continuing to make headlines, many are wondering what's next for Nicki Minaj. Will she continue to stand by her man despite the drama? Or will she decide it's time to part ways? It's a question that's been on the minds of fans and gossip columnists alike. So we're done with this Kenneth issue. To wrap up this whole thing, here's another message from DJ Vlad. He's not throwing shades, but it's now literally transparent that there's really something going on. He tweeted, "Nicki Minaj's husband is on house arrest for threatening Offset." Right after that, she previews a song on IG saying she got killers who will pull up and do what she say. This was the same Nicki who threatened to send her husband to Academic's house for his comments about her. This is the same Nicki who told Meek Mill to have his crew beat up Quentin Miller, which then happened. Have you ever heard a woman scream, "My man will f*** you up," over something she started herself? That's Nicki. If you want to see how these stories end, check out my interview with Travis Rudolph. After an argument with his girlfriend, she sent her brother and 3 other guys to shoot up his house. One of them ended up dead, another one got shot. Travis was charged with murder, which he luckily beat in trial due to self-defense. To all the men out there, I don't care how fat her ass is or how good the is. Avoid women like Nicki who use men as crash dummies like the plague. I said what I said. Quite terrifying, isn't it? However, I'll leave you all with this message from Cardi to Nicki.
What you need to do is stop focusing on other people, focus on yourself, and focus on your craft, because you're out here up your legacy looking like a hater.
So what do you think about this celebrity saga? Are you Team Nicki or Team Cardi? Do you think Nicki's entourage is all for show, or is there more to the story? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and follow our channel for more juicy celebrity gossip and the latest updates on all your favorite stars. Stay tuned for more exciting videos and content coming your way.